Hi everyone, this is Untouched ASMR. I do just want to say before I get into the video that I started a Patreon channel. I'm so very excited about it, and I hope that you are excited about it too. I'm going to leave a link to that in the description box down below or up here at any time during the video. If you would like to join, I would absolutely love that. If not, no worries at all. Even if you just check out my page in general, I would be very grateful. I haven't gotten any members yet, but I will start posting on there once I do. Okay? So that's it. Now let's get into the role play. Today I'm going to be doing a dermatologist role play. So let's get right into it, okay? Hi, how are you? I'm good. My name is Dr. Untouched. I'll be helping you out today. Okay, so I see here that we are doing a follow-up appointment for some acne that you had going on. Yeah? Okay, so before I get into the actual medications that you are taking, I do just want to make sure that some information that we have is still up to date. As for your insurance, is that all the same? Yes. Okay. And can you just spell the last name again one more time for me? Perfect. And then date of birth. Okay. Gotcha. So I have here that you have been taking the spironolactone 50 milligrams, and we were going to up that dosage, but last time you came in, you said that you were faring well with the 50 milligrams, so that you didn't want to up it. So is that still going well for you? Yes? Okay, good. Your skin looks really good and clear to me, so unless you start getting more flare-ups and having more issues, then you should be fine to stay with the 50 milligrams as opposed to the 100 milligrams. We also have your Axone, which is just the brand name of Dapsone gel. Okay, and that is the topical gel, and you're supposed to be applying that every morning. Is that something that you are still doing? Perfect. Okay. And lastly, we have here the Tretinoin. That is your Tretinoin. That is 0.1% Tretinoin, as well as 3% of the benzoyl peroxide. Okay, so is that all that information sound good to you? Okay. How often are you using that Tretinoin? Every other night. Okay, so I did look over that prescription. That brand specifically is a very, very strong version of Tretinoin. So basically, to give you a little bit of a rundown, Tretinoin is a derivative of vitamin A, and there are different levels to the vitamin A. So you start from retinal, retin-A-L, and you go to retinol, O-L, and you know, kind of move up the chain. And Tretinoin is the highest form of that derivative. Okay, so Tretinoin is it can be on the abrasive side. It's something that your skin definitely has to get used to. You know, luckily you've been doing it for a little while now, so you know the redness and irritation from that should be going away. But are you having any other problems with it, or things that you're noticing, anything that you want to go over with that, just because I know that could be a little bit of a tricky thing? Oh, okay. Yes, so that is a super, super common thing. it does dry out the skin. So as we are entering into the fall and winter seasons and the air is getting drier, there's less humidity and heat, it will cause our faces to react differently, our entire bodies to react differently. But as for your skin, in the wintertime, skin is notoriously more dry. You know, a lot of people in the world have dandruff. If you notice, if you notice the change in seasons, it will always be worse in the wintertime and it will be better in the summer because there's more natural oil production that keeps the skin and the scalp more moisturized and less dry. Same applies for your face and all over the all skin on your body. So it is very normal to be experiencing the flaking. So let me ask you, is it on any specific part of your face or is it kind of generically all over? Okay, so it's more like around your mouth. And like under, yes. I definitely understand that. So there are some things we could do for that. Instead of doing it every other night, we could have you doing it every, like have 2 nights in between and then do it, and then another 2 nights in between. That could definitely help with that. Or we could switch you to something that's a little less abrasive. But you know, you don't really have to decide right now, but I can show you an option that I think would be good for you. Other than that, do you have any other concerns about what's going on with your skin at the moment? If not, we will go ahead and talk about something that I think would work for you if you don't want to use the Tretinoin anymore. Okay, that's great to hear. Now, I do just have to ask, I forgot to ask this earlier. Could you please tell me the date of your last menstrual cycle, when that began? Yeah, no, take your time, you're good. Okay, October the 10th. Thank you. And we do like to ask this every time you come in because it does help us gauge a few different metrics that we have, that's all. Okay, so I think personally that you would do great with something like CABTREO. I actually have a little sample of it here with me right now. This is just a little sample packet. CABTREO. So the genetic makeup of this product is clindamycin, adapalene, and benzoyl peroxide. So you are already taking the benzoyl peroxide. This does take the tretinoin away, but this does do a similar effect. Tretinoin and benzoyl peroxide can work hand in hand to do the same effect. If we want to get rid of some of that drying and flakiness, I think that this would be a pretty good option for you. The clindamycin has an ingredient in it, or like it's made in a way that it will not, this product will not bleach anything. You know, tretinoin is a very highly active substance that does, you know, bleach things if you get it on, you know, a piece of clothing or whatnot. This will not do that. So let's take a good look at it. We can go over it in detail if you want. Yeah, no problem. That's what I'm here for. I don't want you to sample a new product and you know, not know what you're doing or use it the wrong way. Okay, this is just the sample. See? And inside, it is more of a, I don't know if you could see that here. Let me just, it is more of a liquidy type of gel as opposed to like, if you think of Aquaphor, that would be more of a thicker kind of paste gel. Okay, so again, this is a sample. It's a little sample for you. Now I will just go over some of the basic information with you just so we're on the same page here. So it is a triple combination treatment, like I said. It definitely is a lot less abrasive than the Tretinoin. So let's go over. Yes, so I will get into that as well, but the usage of it is a little bit different in terms of days of the week, and this you can use every single day unless it's super irritating, then cut back to do every other day. But yes, let's go over that information right now together. So I'll guide you through this little pamphlet they have. So it says, follow these 4 steps when using CABTREO. And there's the steps. Step 1. To apply CABTREO to your face, use the pump to dispense 1 pea-sized amount of CABTREO onto your fingertip. So obviously this is a sample, so it's not the pump, so it is different application, but same thing, you just get a pea-sized amount on your finger. Step 2. Dot the 1 pea-sized amount of CABTREO onto 6 areas of your face. And as you see here, we have different areas of the face. We have chin, left cheek, right cheek, nose, left forehead, and right forehead. Okay? And that's how you would apply that. Okay. Now let's move on to step 3 here. Spread the gel over your face and gently rub it in. It is important to spread the gel over your entire face. If your healthcare provider tells you to put CABTREO on other areas of your skin with acne, be sure to ask how much you should use. Okay, and that kind of applies to people who might have acne on their back or their chest. Okay. Now, step 4, you always want to wash your hands after applying CABTREO. Okay? So, like I said, it is a clindamycin phosphate that has the concentration of 1.2%. We have adapalene, and that is a concentration of 0.15%. And then we have the benzoyl peroxide, which has a concentration of 3.1% in this, okay? And this is applied to your face once a day, okay? And before you apply this, it does say in here that you want to wash your face gently with a cleanser, rinse with warm water, and then immediately pat your skin dry. Make sure to not use a bathroom towel or any sort of reusable cloth. You want to be using a single-use cloth of sorts, okay? So I would recommend to start with every day. Feel free to finish the bottle of tretinoin that you have if that's something that you want to do, because I know you have to pay for that. So but then after that, I would go to use this every night. Okay, and I just want to ask, what type of cleanser are you using? Vanna cream? Yeah. No, it's a very good, simple, basic cleanser. It doesn't really have any sort of added benefits, but it does what it needs to do, and it's great for sensitive skin, especially when you're working with products like tretinoin, and the acne that you've had issues with. It can be best to kind of use the most simple products with the most simple ingredients. So I would say continue to use that with this. Make sure that you are intentionally going around your face for 1 minute. Okay, and then rinse with warm water. Make sure that it's not super hot, because that is not good for your skin as well. Okay. Yes, so you apply this first. So you'll wash your face, you'll pat it dry, and then as soon as you go to apply the rest of your skincare, all you're going to do is apply this product first. Okay, and then you can add everything on top of that and end with a moisturizer for the nighttime. Don't use this in the daytime though. This is just once a night. Okay, so let's see if there's anything else in here that I want to go over with you. Okay. Just some important safety information. This goes for any prescription type of medication, topical gel of sorts. Tretinoin, like this product, you need to be careful in the sunlight. You always want to make sure that you are wearing your sunscreen protection, because this does increase the chances of sunburn and negative effects from the rays. Okay, so what should I avoid while using CABTREO? Avoid or limit your time in sunlight, including use of sun lamps or tanning beds during treatment with CABTREO, as it can make you more sensitive, like we talked about, and you could get severe sunburn. Use sunscreen and wear clothes, including a hat, that covers the treated areas of your skin if you have to be in sunlight. You're not going to die if you go out in the sunlight with this. Just take your precautions, wear your sunscreen, and always just keep that in the back of your mind, okay? Cold weather and wind may irritate skin treated with CABTREO. Same goes with tretinoin. Tretinoin is more on the abrasive side, so those things could also contribute to that as well. So avoid applying CABTREO to area with skin problems, including cuts, including abrasions, sunburned skin, or eczema. Okay. I know you do have some eczema, not on your face though, so if you do, because eczema can move different places in your body, so if you do have any areas like that on your face, just keep that area clean and don't apply any of this product to it. Okay. And then also avoid skin products that may dry or irritate your skin. It sounds like the products you're using are very gentle and moisturizing, so I think you'll be okay with that. When you try some new products, if you ever do, make sure that it is a moisturizing product and not a product that would mattify. I know naturally that you do have oily skin. However, tretinoin and this product could dry you out a bit, but this is definitely would be better than the tretinoin you are currently taking. So that's what I would say on that end. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. I think I was talking about, your skin type. Like I said, it's oily, but when you use the tretinoin and the in this product, it will kind of dry your skin out a little more. So I know typically you would use a mattifying product as opposed to a dewy one because your skin is naturally more on the oily side. However, using this product as well as the Tretinoin, I would push for products that are more moisturizing than mattifying or drying, okay? And just a few more here. Avoid the use of waxing as a hair removal method on skin treated with CABTREO. So, when you are applying Tretinoin or CABTREO to your face, if you are wanting to get your eyebrows waxed, that is something that you definitely have to be cautious of. It may burn or irritate the skin more than usual, leaving you redder for longer, and you're more susceptible to a burn. So I would just be very careful with that. If that's something that you have a problem with, I would recommend just plucking the hairs or shaving with a face razor. I would not recommend threading just because it's a lot of friction on that area of your face, and that will cause that same sort of reaction. Okay, so as for possible serious and most common side effects of CABTREO: allergic reactions. Stop using this if you have hives, rash, severe itching, swelling of your face, eyes, lips, tongue, or throat, trouble breathing, throat tightness, feeling faint, dizzy, or lightheaded, but that goes for any and all prescriptions in the entire world. And as for inflammation of the colon, aka colitis, stop using CABTREO if you have severe stomach cramps, watery diarrhea, or bloody diarrhea during treatment and within several weeks after treatment with CABTREO. Okay, so that is all that I can see on here that I would need to go over with you. Feel free to take a look at this. But in here, this is more of an in-depth, this paper. This is definitely more of an in-depth, we don't need to go over that right now. I will just leave that there with you. Okay, now is there anything else that we can go over together? I don't see anything else other than booking your follow-up appointment. Perfect. Okay, then let's do that. Typically when we start a new product, I do like to see you about 6 weeks out. However, since we have already you've already been seeing me for a while, I feel comfortable letting you go a little longer than that. And if you have any problems or issues, then you can just reach out to me and we can schedule an appointment beforehand. Okay, but I would like to see you 4 months from now. Okay, so if I look here, that brings me to March 5th. Okay, we do have any time from noon to 4:30 p.m. Noon, okay. And then it'll just be for a simple follow-up appointment, same as this, and we will go over how you are feeling with the CABTREO. Alrighty, you are good to go, my dear. Thank you so much for bringing that dryness to my attention. Yes, so just take this and we will send this to the CVS on Main Street. Okay, yes, so take this for now, and then you will have the availability to pick up that prescription of this. I will send in a script for that, and that should be ready within about 30 minutes, okay? Okay, it was lovely to see you. Again, if you have any issues with the new medications or have any more questions, please feel free to give our office a call, or you can email me as well, okay? Okay, you have a wonderful rest of your day and get home safe, okay? Okay, bye-bye.